Thinking about buying a second property but not sure if it should be a second home or an investment property? You're not alone, and it's a super important decision to get right. So today I'm going to break down the key differences between the two so that you can figure out which one fits your goals best, whether it's generating income, creating a vacation escape, or both. Let's talk money because your upfront cost and monthly payments will vary depending on how the property is classified. Down payment. So investment properties usually require a higher down payment than a second home. Second homes, though, cost more than a primary home, but less than an investment property. Interest rates. Investment properties typically come with higher interest rates, whereas second homes still have higher than primary, but typically lower than investment properties. Occupancy. Investment properties, there's no need to live in it. In fact, you're supposed to be renting it out full time if you want. Second homes, on the other hand, you must live there part of the year. Can you rent it out? Investment properties, obviously, that's the whole purpose of it. Whereas second homes, you can, but some restrictions may apply depending on your lender and the loan type. Proximity to your primary home matters. So for investment properties, there are no restrictions. It could literally be the home directly next door to your primary residence. Whereas second homes, lenders may require it to be a certain distance away from your main home. The planned uses, though, investment properties, it's all about income, whereas second homes are usually a mix of leisure and occasional rental income. As far as accessibility and management, investment properties, there's no availability rules, whereas second homes, lenders may require it to be accessible year-round, and you must manage it yourself. You can't just hand it off to a property manager full-time on a second home. So what are the number of units allowed? So investment properties can be anywhere from 1 to 4 units if it's residential, whereas a second home must be a single unit residence only. So do you need property management experience? With investment properties, in some cases, yes. Whereas in second homes, not at all. You just need to meet the occupancy requirement. What about taxes? So there are some major tax differences between second homes and investment properties. So for starters, talk to a licensed tax professional to see how each type of property impacts your taxes, deductions, and any potential write-offs. Let's do a quick recap of second homes versus investment properties. So the down payment is typically higher on an investment property than it is on a second home. The interest rates are typically higher on an investment property than a second home. With occupancy, there's not any requirement to occupy an investment property because you're literally renting it out. Whereas a second home, you do have to occupy it sometime throughout the year. There doesn't have to be any kind of proximity to your primary residence on an investment property, whereas a second home might have some distance requirements. It's got to be a second home, a true second home. Think lake house, mountain retreat, etc., etc. So second homes are typically used for leisure, whereas investment properties are income driven. The property types, investment properties allow 1 to 4 units, whereas second homes are 1 unit only. As far as the property access and control, that's not really applicable on an investment property. Whereas with a second home, you have to have it accessible year-round. Now, do you need any rental experience with an investment property? Maybe so. With a second home? No, you do not. And as far as tax implications, talk to your own CPA for individualized tax advice. Still unsure whether a second home or investment property is right for you? That's totally normal, and I'm here to help. Book a call with me today, and I'll walk you through your goals, your budget, and which options fit your lifestyle and financial plans best. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and subscribe for more easy-to-follow tips on real estate, mortgages, and investing. Let's make your second property a smart move.